2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the opening round action of the Bluff Championship right now. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Beem beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. The course looks pristine, the crowd is buzzing, and we're glad you've joined us for this exciting day on the course. Let's head down to the fifth hole. As we settle in to follow our featured player, there's a rumour that this rookie on tour has started up some kind of rivalry with someone else. Henny Koyak is on the ground. Henny, do you have any more information for us?
That's right. Our featured player has been saying, even though it's their first year on tour, they want to set their sights on beating some of the more established players, starting with their playing partner, Rose Zhang. Which is an interesting way to set career goals, especially because Rose Zhang is a young superstar who loves to win, and she will take you down with a calm, sweet smile on her face. It's a good way to set career goals and points to the confidence this young player has in their game.
Oh, we always love to get the gossip on the ins and outs of players and their rivalries. Henny, thanks for that information. We'll be keeping an eye on this one closely. Just one off the lead after that hole. The sixth hole at Central Otago is another beauty, Rich. A good par four, this one.
A solo bunker planted out on the right-hand side, only reachable when the hole is playing downwind. Second shot protected on the left-hand side by some rock outcroppings. This is a really good, fun hole.
Oh, well played. Lovely shot.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard, shall we? And our featured player shares top spot alongside the talented Rose Zhang.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
That's nicely done. Well, there's some great new stars in the women's game, but Rose Zhang's really one of the brightest out there. She stepped right up onto the big stage early in her career, but she just seems to be going to another level right now.
Well, it was astonishing coming right out of the amateur game and winning so quickly her first start on the LPGA Tour, and that just doesn't happen. You know, who does that? I mean, a handful of players in the game have ever done that. And to watch her go out there and just kind of make that move seamlessly, that's only for world-class players, which is exactly what she is. I just can't wait to watch her progress and see exactly what her limit is, because right now I don't think she has one.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. He finds himself with a share of the lead. The eighth hole is a strong par three here at Central Otago.
Yeah, long par three. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
Sitting at 2 under. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip. That's a great play and a great time, because they've not only moved up the leaderboard, they've now moved one shot in front of their rival. The closing hole of the front nine, Rich, is a really strong par 5.
It is straight away. Just some trees down the right-hand side that must be avoided. From there, second shot goes into a green that is severely elevated. It's got runoffs going every single direction. If you have just a twinge of nerves in your chipping, you're really not going to like it around this green.
Okay, this one's going to probably just catch the first cut, I think. A couple under at this stage. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
This is a good chance. A chance to make a birdie just slides by. And that should secure the par on this one. And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Awesome stuff.
Now to Roseng. Just a couple back from our leader.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, that one had eyes for the flag the whole way. This is his second shot.
With her caddy after that shot. Not sure if it's related or not, but the rivalry seems to be heating up here.
As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. And Rich, I could see you on the edge of your seat all day. It really was one of those cliffhanger performances. This player has a slender lead.
Absolutely, Luke. You always want to have the biggest lead possible, but I gotta say, one stroke is better than none.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beem, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Time now for the second round of the Bluff Championship. Luke Elvey here, delighted to have your company as we get into the action. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand.
they've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
We're going down to the 9th hole now. His focus here is trying to break out of this share of first place.
That is absolutely spot on.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Currently tied for the lead. Oh my, right by the hole. And from the greenside rough here.
Do it. Come on. Come on.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Ooh. A birdie putt awaits. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. That forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
That's some good golf right there. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
What are you doing, sports?
And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, this player is in top spot and Justin Rose is second.
Bite.
His second shot here. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
A great birdie chance here.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Oh, be the right club to dunk. Oh, you beauty. An eagle.
Oh, dialing it in from the center of the fairway. What a beauty.
Now 5 shots up after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole.
Tee shot, you want to aim it at those rock outcroppings and go ahead and hit yourself a nice little firm draw out there. Find the heart of the fairway. Second shot, also you want to favor the right hand side. Near those rocks is anything missing down to the left hand side. Should be, might be, probably will be a certain bogey.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. And he's hit that inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
Not a good line.
Has it got enough pace? Will it get there? Let's return to live play now. Putting for birdie here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Well, that's some pretty tidy work through 2 rounds, Rich. Has opened up a huge buffer over the field.
I don't think I've seen 2 rounds this complete in my life, Luke. Having such a massive lead, how can they handle it?
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beem, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Welcome, everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. We're just about to begin the 3rd round action of the Bluff Championship. Luke Elvey and Rich Beem, as always, are with you. And Rich, our featured player, is setting the pace here in the 3rd round.
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
Now to the 4th.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Sitting at 8 under. That was wonderfully done. An opportunity for a birdie here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
That's a big drive. From about 130 yards here. And that one's on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. 18 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. Tracking. Oh, what a bonus. Sitting at 10 under par for the event. Teeing off here. Cut.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
They caught it really clean out of the rough. This one could work. Yeah, that was a safe play. 19 feet to the cup.
Watch this thing turn. Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And down it goes. And now that finds him in first place. The 8th hole is a par 3.
Yeah, long par 3. There is a really good place, though, to aim your tee shot, and that's out on the right-hand side. There's a nice little berm out there that can help kick it back to onto the green or close to it. Anything missing out to the left-hand side, you're going to leave yourself below the green with almost a blind second shot in there trying to save par.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 5.
Plenty of room down the left-hand side to find the fairway with your tee shot, and from there it should be go zone. But when you look at this green, it's got runoffs in all directions around it. If you've got any little demons running around in your head telling you that you can't chip it very good, you're not going to like this green.
Oh, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Pretty sure a little movement to the right in this putt.
Oh, not enough pace on that one. It's just about 3 feet away.
Looking for another birdie here.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we transition into the back 9, Rich, what are you seeing out there so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Well, this is lovely play, and it just confirms it after grabbing the 54-hole lead. Good play, Rich.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
On behalf of Rich Beem and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvy. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
It's time to kick off the finale of the Bluff Championship. Luke Elvy here alongside my mate Rich Beem in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. Oh, I love final rounds, Rich. Not only because we get to go by the end of the day, but this player is in contention to win.
Should be a lot of nerves. They got the lead. They've been sleeping on it overnight. That is never an easy thing to do. Almost an uncomfortable situation at times, but they are playing well, so they have that confidence going into the final round. But this is going to be a tough afternoon ahead.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
That's a nice looking putt. Judged it well. Got a short one coming up. And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over the field. Hole number 15 is a par 5.
I just can't get enough of how they've used these rock outcroppings on this golf course. They're so well placed. The beauty of them, to me, they got it right, especially here on this par 5. The only danger here once you get close to the green is going to be this deep, cavernous bunker out there on the right-hand side. But this green is user-friendly. Birdies abound.
Handy effort, that one. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
And so close to the birdie. What a shame. And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Leading by 5 shots after that. The 16th is a par 3.
Just the one lone bunker on the right-hand side, but you have to be mindful of this false front short and right. So tee shots are going to favor the left-hand side where we have more rock outcroppings. Another delightful design.
Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
What a putt that was. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next.
That's heading for the fairway. Second shot here on the 17th hole.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Par putt coming up here. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And a chance to ice the tournament here. Holding the lead, playing the last. Tee shot is looking good here. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there. Holy cow.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat.
Rose seems to have been pretty confident so far. Perhaps even a bit smug.
Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
An exciting tournament, an exciting finish. Love it. First victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
Well, that was a thrilling day. And on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. Sports.